Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming in. So today I will speak about the second token in YSL protocol. The first video I spoke about BYSL. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommended that you go back and watch it because there is a lot of money to be made with BYSL. In this video, I will focus on xYSL and I will explain the benefits of having it and also the other features that it has. xYSL, it is the deflationary token of this protocol. So the max supply is 800k and the burn tokens are 16,245 tokens are burned, and those tokens are the team tokens. So the team here doesn't own any token in xYSL. Current supply is about 36,000 tokens circulating right now. The rest will be vested in about 4 years. So to have all the xYSL tokens in the market, it is going to take about 4 years. So there is a lot of time and it is going to go always down in supply. So there is 4 benefits to have xYSL in your portfolio. It is very important from my point of view. It is very necessary to have some xYSL in your portfolio, and now you are going to know why. The first reason, the extreme burn. Each time an xYSL transaction, whether it is through a quantum buyback, MetaVault, XBUSD Vault in V1 or V2 is made. Each time an xYSL transaction is made, 5% of the tokens are burned. So the total supply guaranteed to decrease over time. Right now, before we are now in the phase 1. So in the phase 1, xYSL is only available on V1. It is not yet available on V2. It is going to be available on V2 in the phase 3. But there is a very golden opportunity in arbitrage. I'm going to explain that just in a minute. So just follow with me. I'm going to show you how to make benefits from xYSL V1 and xYSL V2. It is always going down. There is extreme burn. Almost every transaction that happen xYSL, 5% of that transaction will go immediately to the dead address. The second reason, independence of trading. Okay, so we all know about the deflationary mechanism. So the deflationary mechanism works only when there is volume, when there is trading. People are selling and buying, and of course there will be people selling and buying with xYSL. But just let's assume there is no one selling and buying. There is no one selling and buying. So the xYSL supply will always be reduced from our quantum buyback, which requires our protocol to market buy xYSL, xYSL every 8 hours. So every 8 hours. This means that even if not a single xYSL token is traded on the market, xYSL will still continue to be burned. Yes, this is amazing. So it is a deflationary token, and at the same time it is independence of trading. So it doesn't need people to trade it. Yes, of course people are going to trade it and it is going to go down very fast, but now every 8 hours the quantum buyback happen by the protocol and will decrease the supply of xYSL. So this is really amazing. So the third reason, earn USDY. This is their reward token. Stake xYSL V2, V1 you cannot stake it, you can just hold it. When the migration open, you migrate from V1 to V2, and then in the V2 you have the votes, and then you can stake your xYSL. Stake xYSL V2 in xYSL Vault to earn virtual rewards USDTY every 8 hours. Every day you are earning USDY. So this is really amazing. So the price of xYSL is going up because the supply is decreasing a lot, and at the same time you can also stake your xYSL and you earn another token. Well, I am going of course to explain this token in the future. The fourth reason, earn more xYSL. So you stake your xYSL, you earn USDY, and also at the same time you earn more xYSL. Yes, this is possible, but how? Earn more xYSL through the increase of perpetual ratio. Perpetual ratio is a concept that they are applying in all the vaults except BYSL, and it is just amazing when you understand it. Earn more xYSL through the increase of perpetual ratio of the xYSL vault. How that is happen? There is a 10% deposit fee applicable every time xYSL is deposited into the vault by a user. When you want to draw, there is no fee, but if you want to deposit, there is a 10% fee, whereby the protocol will collect 10% of the deposit and add it to the vault's contract to increase the perpetual ratio. Not only that, also the protocol will add xYSL to the xYSL ACE vault on every 8 hours through the quantum buyback to increase the perpetual ratio. If you don't understand that, I asked them to give me example in their Telegram group, and one of the founders gave me this example. This example is going to make it very clear to you. For example, let's say you deposit 100 xYSL. 100 xYSL you deposit in the vault. There will be a 10% deposit, as you know, fee, 10 xYSL deducted and added to the vault to increase the ratio. Let's say this increases the perpetual ratio for the xYSL ACE vault to 2. Okay, very clear. The protocol will mint 45 xYSL-S recipient token. This is a recipient token, xYSL-S. This is based on your remaining deposit of 90 xYSL. So 100 xYSL minus the deposit fee divided by perpetual ratio of 2. At the end of the deposit process, you have 90 xYSL in the vault and hold 45 recipient token. You hold 45 recipient token. Is this clear? Okay, now let's say you take a vacation. You come back after a week and see the vault's perpetual ratio has increased from 2 to 10 because other people are depositing, and every time someone deposits, the protocol take that 10%. So of course the perpetual ratio is going to increase with time. As the perpetual ratio is now 10, it means one recipient token is equal 10 xYSL. As you hold the 45 recipient tokens, your balance in the xYSL ACE vault will be 450 xYSL. Yes, mind blowing. 400, it was just 9. In other words, your balance in the vault has increased from 90 xYSL to 450 xYSL because the value of your recipient token have increased due to the perpetual ratio. So is not that amazing? This is you cannot ask more. You stake your xYSL, you earn reward tokens, and at the same time you earn more xYSL. So it is always good to be one of the first people to stake your xYSL because you are at the beginning, so it is going to increase while your tokens are there, perpetual ratio. Also, if you exit and you get back, your perpetual ratio will be less than before. Okay, so this is really very, very amazing if you understand it, and it is going to make you a lot of money, to make us a lot of money, and at the same time xYSL is going to be decreased in supply. So now let's talk about the taxes on V1 and V2. The taxes on V1 is 12.5% and V2 15%. 5% go to the treasury held BUSD, you know that from BYSL. So here the BYSL will increase in price. 5% xYSL vault to increase the perpetual ratio. 5% going to the burn address for other. So these are the taxes that they are available. Okay, I told you that before. I will speak about the arbitrage opportunity. The price of xYSL V1 is now at this moment in phase 1 in August, in phase 1 around $3, $30, but xYSL V2 is going to be listed on ApeSwap in phase 2 at 120. Yes, you heard me right. So if you buy it right now and you hold it till the day of migration from V1 on V2, so you are going to make a lot of excess just by holding. So this is the arbitrage opportunity that I told you about. You are able, even you can keep it in V1, and when the price is good, you can just sell it on V1, or I am sure that you are going to migrate for V2 because you can stake it there, you can earn more xYSL, and at the same time also you can earn your USDY. So this is a great arbitrage opportunity. Now you can buy xYSL from PancakeSwap, and you are going to pay the tax. But if you don't want to pay the tax, if you invest at least $1,000, you can buy xYSL now without a tax. Just contact the team on the Telegram and you will receive your tokens during 24 hours. So you talk to them, they will tell you what to do, and then you buy at least $1,000 and you are going to get your xYSL without any taxes. Okay, now I hear you. Maybe you are now thinking, so people are going to get it at $30 and then they are going to move to the V2, and then the price there is 120. So people are going to dump. Of course, this is the first idea that I had. But the team thought about that. There is xYSL sustainable mechanism. People cannot do that. The first one is daily outbound quota. What does that mean? Every wallet will have a quota of one outbound transaction for xYSL every 24 hours. So you can only sell xYSL once every 24 hours. The second mechanism, Sigma Portal Rate. Sigma Portal Rate, I spoke about this mechanism also in BYSL, but here is somehow different. SPR will start at 0.1. So for example, when you migrate from V1 to V2, you cannot immediately sell. So you will have this sustainable mechanism, SPR. So it will start at 0.1. It will remain at 0.1 for 2 days. 0.1 for 2 days, you can only sell 0.1 of your holding. On day 3, it will increase to 1%, and every 24 hours thereafter, it will increase by 1%, reaching a maximum of 100 on day 103. About, for example, 3 months, you will be able to sell whole your bag in xYSL. However, this is also very important. It will reset back down to 100 to 0.1 every time you make an outward transaction. About an outward transaction, whether it is selling or moving from wallet to another, except for vault deposit. When you deposit, there is no reset. So you see here, this is a protection, and also I spoke about that in BYSL. This is plays like a protection. For example, if a bad guy, a bad actor was able to mint or to get some token somewhere, it is impossible. But it is just in case. They cannot dump it at once. They can only sell 0.1 and then 0.1 and then 1%. So it will give time for the team to come in and solve this problem. And the third, a transmittance rate, PTR. What does this mean? For example, if you hold it for about 3 months and now you have millions of dollars and you want to sell them at once, it is possible, but you should take into consideration this sustainable mechanism, PTR. What does it mean? PTR limits the size of every sell transaction for xYSL to 1% of its liquidity pool. So you cannot sell more than 1% of the liquidity pool of xYSL. And this is going to protect. You are not going to see that huge dump in xYSL. So as you see here, it is no brainer to have xYSL on your portfolio. xYSL is extremely deflationary token and is always going down. It doesn't need people to buy it. It is going to be burned whether people buy it or not. And also you can earn a reward token, and you can also more xYSL. So there are a lot of amazing things, and also the price will not be pump and dump, because there are a mechanism that they are put in place in order to protect the price and to protect the protocol. So it is no brainer. I am really very happy I'm very proud to be a holder of xYSL. So thank you so much for listening, for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoyed. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to hit that like button for other people to know about it. And also I have a Telegram group, so please consider to go there and to join me and to talk. Thank you. Have a nice time.